I don't like that. I like this.
How do you say the groovy? How do you say the gorge? La 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 la. How do you say delight, 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 delight? I'm going to dance. I'm going to dance. I'm going to dance and have some fun. The chills that you spill on my back, filled with satisfaction. We're done. Satisfaction of the fun. I couldn't dance for another. I couldn't dance for another. Your groove, I do deeply dig. No walls, only the bridge. I said that you in. I couldn't dance for another. Gotta tell you, won't know life. True into life, like banging it, especially at a show. Feel like I like a Hendrix. Music makes me move like a maze. All inside of my heart, especially hill of a rhythm. I wanna flow with electric guys. To the dial, baby, you'll realize. You'll see the fucking time. Baby, you'll see that rhythm. Get ready, can't take pretty quick. Don't wanna speak when I hear from playing pop, follow with the shoot, baby, just sing about it. Sing it.
Watch live TV from 85 plus top channels with YouTube TV.
YouTube TV.
Quality always matters. And
I guess it does. I don't like these commercials.
Well, let's take.
There you go, Remy. I'll turn it down. Hey, Ash, there's a link up top. Hurry up before Steph grabs it. Talk this way. Uh-oh. What's up?
What's up? The goat? Brian! What's up, chat?
I think everybody's watching the Mean Girls right now, and then Molly's doing the thing with the cash, the true crime thing right now too. So that's okay. That's okay because I was over there watching BTS's live too, just for a little bit.
Oh, so how was work?
Boring. It's boring. Makes me
Like
tired.
you like my Tom McDonald laughing?
I know, right? He looks kind of.
He's laughing at them.
He's happy. He's happy. Yeah, I was listening to them for a little bit.
Hmm.
I kind of thought it was funny that the first thing that Wendy asked my friend Miss B is, "So, do you support Brian?"
Why is it your business, Wendy? Why is it your business? Mind your own business. You guys bitch about how we get into other people's business, but yet you're doing the same thing? I don't think so.
So, do you support TNT, Wendy?
I support Bryan.St.John.
But Wendy did say one thing that makes if people would listen into it, if people would listen into what she said if nobody's going at Brian, then he's great.
What does that mean?
That means if you're not picking at me, then I'm not going to come back at you. That's exactly what that means. And Wendy acknowledged that.
And what did she say?
She said if nobody's fighting with Brian, then he's great.
Right. So if they know that, why do they keep jabbing at you?
Well, my issue with Wendy is she didn't have a problem with me until I started to question the St. Jude stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And when I started to question the St. Jude stuff, that's when I became disgusting and evil. And she would sit in the chats and have people on panel that had little funny pictures of me and tell me to grow a male appendage. And then when I go back at her, it's boo-hoo Wendy.
Mm-hmm.
Boo-hoo Wendy. She goes, he's got a picture of a naked baby up there. Who does that? Well, the parents took his picture. That's not a naked baby. That is a mini Wendy. But they had misbehaving up there, and I was just blown away by it all. Just blown away by it all. How they like to just take. I can't even put up a video where I say, "Hey, I'm happy to get my license back. I'm gonna get my license back, and here's the car that we're looking at, and this is what we're gonna do." And they take it at and twist it, and they want to pick and poke and prod. He's not getting his license. Oh, he can't afford the lug nut on a Mercedes, and then they wonder why I get pissed off at him.
Here's the thing, it's like, are we talking about Steph here?
We're talking about Steph is like a ringleader. I'm surprised she hasn't tried to take a link here because she gets on every panel.
She's not going to take a link with you.
Well, she can. I won't yell at her. I won't yell at her, but I just want to ask them.
I know you won't. Well, I won't yell at her either, even though she was hollering, screaming at me yesterday. I'm like, damn.
Well,
yesterday.
Man, I took a short clip of their live and I put it over there. And Amanda goes, "Yeah, why is he trying to build things up, and why is he trying to make the big things out of it, and blah blah blah?" It's not a big thing. I didn't make a big thing out of me getting my driver's license back. I would just simply came on my channel to tell people that know me and like to watch that I'm going to be getting my license back after 12 years of not driving. And then I put the car that we want. The kids like that. That's the car that we want. He can't afford a Mercedes and stuff. He's not going to get his license. Why are you pick everything apart that I'm trying to do on my channel where I'm not even bothered? This didn't say, "Hey, Steph, I'm getting my license back." This didn't say, "Hey, Steph, I'm buying a Mercedes." Why can't I just do a live without you picking at it, and then you wonder why I come back at you? You wonder why I come back at you because I have
Here's the thing: what they do,
mm-hmm.
even when you ignore them, they still bitch about you. Okay, and what I noticed is that listen. Even if you don't even bother them, they still bother other people.
Oh yeah, Steph's made comments about my kids. I've never said anything about her kids.
Talk about your kids?
Yeah, Wendy's made comments. And then she wonders why I come back at her. Look, if you don't want me to comment rudely towards you, then don't do that to me.
Okay, so let me just I don't agree with nobody talking about each other's kids. Nobody.
Yeah.
But so I'm just saying.
Wendy said, well, maybe I'll start talking about his son. Maybe I'll dig up a dead child to get revenge.
This is what they do. They poke and poke and poke until you snap. That's why they're triggered by that video I made when I was screaming. Well, I was screaming because you guys kept going at me, and I kept telling you guys to stop, and you wouldn't stop. So now you're all boo-hoo me. So let me just say something. If you don't want anybody bothering you, then stop bothering people because you guys are bothering people. I seen it with my own eyes.
Yeah, somebody
And
was. Yeah, somebody was telling me today that BTS has been talking about me for a couple days, and I don't even watch her.
yeah,
I don't even. I
so
haven't said anything about her.
yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah,
And you know, they say that we don't have thick skin. We mostly ignore. You guys are the one. We're not the ones going live every day, all day long,
that's
every
all. That's
single day, all
Mandate.
day long. They always have to drag somebody
Amanda made a comment like, "Why does he got to prove everything?" Well, like even when he goes out to eat, they film what they go out to eat.
all day, every day.
It's like, so what? This is something me and Nicole have always done. Whenever we go out to eat, we go live. We've done it on Facebook for years. And so what? I'm a foodie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he even does it when he goes out to eat. I mean, stop watching if you don't like it.
They say that always watching, but they're always watching. They look like at my community post. Dude, why are you looking at me if I trigger you?
Well, I think what it is I put up that video the other day where I went and got that organic meal, right? Where I got the cauliflower steak and all that stuff. And it happened to be quite pretty expensive, you know.
Yeah.
And I just had, when I was signing, I guess she was wanting to say something like that. I eat like that all the time. I eat like that. I spend money on things I like to eat. Yeah, don't watch.
It's like, no, you know what? Just, yeah.
I don't do that to them. But I would pick it, Amanda, if she went out to eat somewhere. I would pick it, Amanda, if she was telling something that would happen in her life. But her lives are nothing. I mean, Steph's lives are nothing but talking about other people. That's all they do. That's all they do is talk about other people.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. All day, every day.
All day, every day.
One of them even admit they love drama.
So I put up a live of me out to eat. I put up a live of me taking a walk. I put up a live of hey, I'm gonna get my license back, and they pick all of that apart. When are they gonna put up just a live where they don't talk about anything, just what they're doing for the day?
Well, get this, Brian. Potty Mouth Mama has been on my ass. Okay, all right, and I have done nothing to this woman. She wants me. I think she wants to fight, but it's like, no, you want me to cuss you out and bite you? I'm not gonna do that.
I don't know. I always got along with Potty Mouth Mama. I don't.
Oh, Brian, they were dragging the shit out of you like a couple days ago.
Well, I have no. I don't know why she would drag me because I've always been kind to her.
Because it's drama. They love it. It's fun. They even laugh.
I have never said
funny.
I have never said an unkind word about Potty Mouth Mama.
Me either. I've been nice to her. I supported her when Marissa was horrible to her. And all of a sudden I see this woman popping up and dragging me and shit. I'm like, whoa, hold up. Are you okay?
I take that back. I take that back. When a couple of years ago, when Potty Mouth Mama sent the cops over to my house, I wasn't too happy about that.
She sent the cops to your house?
Yeah, it was a long time ago. When me and Laura were fighting. I was freaking out.
Oh hell no!
Yeah,
I don't want to piss her off then.
Well, no, I don't know. I guess she thought that I don't know. I guess maybe she thought it was a welfare check or some.
Should I be worried?
No, I mean it wasn't too terribly malicious, but I was mad at her for a while, and then that stuff went on in her family, with her family, with her husband and all that, and I just said, okay, I'm just not gonna be mad at her because that stuff happened, and I'm just not gonna pick at her, and I haven't. I've always been nice to her. I go over to her.
Same here. I've been nice to her.
Yeah,
me too. I've been nice to her, but I even went up on her panel and supported her, and it was about, I don't know what, 2 or 3 months ago, and then and all of a sudden, it's like they were talking about me yesterday. It's like, oh, you want to drag me? Okay, then I'm gonna troll you guys in a joking way, not in a malicious way or anything. I was just messing around with them, but like innocent, And then they got all pissed off at me.
Well, they just they take anything that you put up if they don't like you. Anything you put up, they'll try to Make it sound.
They just, I guess they want you to just be quiet, not defend yourself, and I'm sorry, it ain't gonna happen. It's like you guys say we don't have thick skin, but yet who's the ones going live all day, every day? I mean, do I need to repeat that one more time?
I
It's
hear you.
like I mostly ignore. Yes, it gets annoying. Yes, I respond, but I don't do it as bad as them. You get what I'm saying? It's like it's just,
Well,
and then they complain you don't have thick skin. Really? Okay.
they do. They practice the bash for cash, and if there's no one to bash, they're not going to get the cash.
Well, yeah, one of them made $200 because they dragged me.
Yeah, I'm watching BTS's chat, and I keep seeing different people drop her cash app in there. And I'm like, if you really, I don't do that. I don't do that crap.
I don't want nobody's money. If you're gonna give money, you give it to a charity.
Or make up a Christmas list.
No, I don't need nothing for Christmas.
Well, yeah, but I noticed that I'll be watching these lives, just checking it out to see what's going on. I like to keep in touch, and it can be a random live somewhere, and bam, there's Steph.
But Brian, at least we're gonna get dragged together. Cheers to that.
Well, they can drag me. What they say doesn't matter. What they say doesn't matter, especially when it's so easy to disprove them.
Are you guys gonna have a live set up today and tomorrow and go for hours about me and Brian?
Yeah. Yeah. So who was that? Who was that told you? Who was that told you go blow Brian? Who said that? Was it one of Fod's trolls?
Yeah, I mean,
that's nasty.
Fod's really upset with me.
Well, Fod should get over it.
Well, here's the thing. I told her that I still care about you. I still love you as a friend, of course, as a friend, and I will not let Brian trash you. But you both went real life to each other. You're both even now.
Well, how did I go real life on her?
Brian, you recorded her daughter.
No, I didn't record her daughter. I called her house and it had her daughter on the answering machine.
Okay. Well, all I'm just saying, you're both even now.
Yeah, we'll never be even because she sent people to my house.
No, I know. I told her, and even when we're friends, God, you can't be doing that shit. I don't agree with that. And I'm gonna tell you the same thing. I don't agree with whatever you did to her. It's the same. It's like I try to.
Well, when somebody comes after
fair.
Hopefully someday you'll have a child, and when somebody comes after your children, there's just no holds barred after that.
No, Brian. No, I'm not talking about like towards you. I'm talking like in general. Like I get it. Like I know if somebody called the CPS on my child, which I don't have kids, oh my God, I'll be so fucking pissed off.
Yeah.
No, I get it. No, Brian, I get it, hon. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But
well, it's not like I come on here. It's not like I sit down here at my computer and I go, let me see who I can pick at for no reason today, who isn't bothering me and has never said anything about me. I don't do that. But if somebody gets rude at me, then I'll give it back to them. And then they cry.
I get okay, but did you take that video down where it has her daughter's voice? Did you take that video down? I hope you did.
Oh yeah, it's been taken down. A lot of those.
Okay, good. I'm glad. Okay, good.
Yeah, I think I did it live. I was calling her house live, and she just happened to have her child on.
And it was an accident, and you didn't know that it had the. Okay, well, at least the video's down. That's all it matters.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting her child to answer, but
okay.
If you look at the big picture of it, that same child of hers was on Randy's chat.
Okay, Brian, let's just not get too. Let's not talk about her children too much because then she's gonna start twisting stuff and be like, "Oh, they're talking about." I know how she is. Well, let's not get into it.
Doctor kids, I didn't doctor kids at all.
Yeah, I just want to say I'm glad the video's down of the voice of her child. And I hope I just don't want nobody going after nobody's kids ever.
These people use the word dox lightly, very lightly. Mm-hmm. If you say somebody's name, If you say somebody's name, they consider that a dox, and that's not what doxing is. Stephanie tells everybody I doxed her. I did not dox her. I told her I looked up her information. I didn't put her information out there. That's
if you put it in public, it is doxing.
Yeah, and if you put it in public, it's doxing. But if you have to put it in public, like I don't know if you watched what Isaac did yesterday, right? Did you see any of it?
I couldn't watch a lot of it because I was busy.
Okay, all that stuff that he put up there, none of that was doxing. Nobody's saying anything about that. But none of that was doxing. You don't see Steph and Wendy and Amanda and all them going at Isaac for doing what he did. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's put it out clearly. It's not doxing, it's public information. Now, if Isaac would have put it up and said, I want everybody to go to this address and pick on this person, that's what doxing is.
Yeah.
Saying somebody's first name is not doxing. It's not.
Well, it depends. Hold on.
No, saying someone's first name is just that.
If their first name is on YouTube, then it's okay. But if it's not. If they don't give you permission, you can't do that. Like for example, my name is Rep Ash or Republican Ash. You call me that. You don't call me by my full name. You call me Rep Ash. You call me by my YouTube name. And I'm not talking towards you, Brian. I'm talking like
I understand that. I understand that. But if someone does call you by your first full name and everything,
I'll get pissed off.
You'll get mad, but that's not doxing. It isn't.
But yeah, okay. Let's just say it's not a doxing, but they don't feel comfortable anybody saying their full name. Let's just put it that way. Like they don't feel comfortable.
Right. They might not feel comfortable, but it's not doxing. They use the word dox lightly to maximize the situation to make the person that did it look like they're some kind of criminal, and they're not.
Yeah. Doxing I totally get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But you get what I'm saying? Like okay, let's not say doxing anymore. Let's just say we can't say nobody's first name because they don't feel comfortable.
Right.
You should start saying that now.
If here's my consensus of that is if you're so worried about your first name being on social media, then don't be on here talking shit on social media.
Nene, stop.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this woman.
She don't
care.
Can
you somebody delete that comment, please? Nene, please don't do this shit.
Her name is Jennifer Bieber. That's her real name, Jennifer Bieber. She doesn't care. She put it in there herself. Everybody's known that her name is Jennifer for a long time, though. I never knew her last name until she told me.
Well, all I'm just saying that
Jennifer Bieber. But they take things and they want to maximize it and make it look like somebody's doing a terrible, terrible thing. In that case, everybody that calls me BryanSt.John has doxed me.
Well, Brian, you have it on YouTube.
Right. How do we know these other people's names? How do we know them? How do we know people's names? Like somebody gave me crap one time for calling Hello Starlight Marianne. But
don't call her that. She's gonna freak out.
No. She doesn't freak out about it. Somebody else gave me crap. She don't care about that. But
now, she's the one. Nobody calling her name anymore on YouTube. I'm still working on calling her Hello Starlight. I'm still working on it. I'm getting better actually.
I wouldn't know. I never heard her say that.
Yeah, she said on her. Well, she took it down. She said in her live that from now on she doesn't want nobody saying her name anymore because there's new people in the YouTube.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know that. I don't watch her.
That's what she said. It was about a month ago or so. I don't remember, but I'm trying to get the habit of saying Hello Starlight. Sometimes I slip up because it's still a habit, but I'm working on it. I'm actually getting better.
What's happening, Lovers Inc? Lovers
Inc. Poor girl. She's getting picked on.
Lover's been getting picked on too. That's okay. She can handle it. She's making her list and checking it twice. Hi, Sarah.
Some people need to stop animal bashing. Stop bashing people's pets. I mean, I know you used to do that, but we need to stop doing that. I mean, pets are family, and what does that mean?
Animal
pets are off limits. Families off limits.
So they're bashing people's animals now. My dog started barking when you said that.
Sorry, Yumi
Caruso. But yeah, I was just watching that live, and I was watching. I was kind of watching Wendy and Steph kind of lightweight gaslight misbehaving over there. Lightweight do it. You know, how do you get mad at me for doing the same thing to you that you're doing to me, but better? Why are you mad about it?
Well, all I'm just gonna say is that these girls needs to calm it down a little, you know.
They're not going to calm it down, and here, not anytime. It's slowly working up to they're going to turn on each other. I listened to Mandolin lie over there too, to lie to misbehaving too.
Who's lying?
Mandolin told a lie to misbehaving.
What was it?
Well,
I want to know. Since they want to be nosy, I'm gonna be nosy now.
She said that her and I used to be friends.
Uh-huh.
I didn't consider somebody that was not a friend, but we weren't tight.
No, wait, no, you and Mandolin were friends. She's telling the truth.
Well, we were cool, but there was, like me and Hello Starlight were definitely friends.
But, okay, I got you. Yeah, like acquaintance, like you're acquaintance.
The reason that her and I got into it, and she said over there a total lie. The reason that her and I got into it is because when me and you were arguing, and then 180 stuck up for you, and then I got into it with 180. Remember? Do you remember that one?
Yeah, it was about a year ago.
Yeah, and then she was going on about me going at 180, and she got suck a dick. But that's when that started. That's when it started. She said, "Well, no, it was because we were trying to tell him to just don't go back at Rel and leave Rel alone, and he wouldn't do it. So I wanted nothing to do with him no more." But just the other day, when he was on panel, what did he do when Rel came at him? He started crying like a bitch. No, I didn't. I never once. I would not stop coming at him. So they use it as, she said, well, he just wouldn't stop going at Rel. But now that it's convenient for her, they want to use, where I got into it with Rel to pick at me. They're hypocrites, man. All of them. I'm surprised Steph isn't here yet. There's a live going on. She's not involved in it.
She's not. She will not take a link when it comes towards you because
she won't get by with that bull crap over here. I won't scream at her.
She won't do it. I won't scream. I'll get down if she doesn't want me.
I've been on panel with her before, and she didn't insult me, so I didn't insult her.
Yeah, I'll get down.
No, if she wants to,
I want her screaming at me.
There's a couple people I'd love to panel up with. Rex is one of them. And then Steph would be another. Yeah, I'd love to panel, but they won't. They just won't. They want to get over in their little corners and talk about me because they know they can't handle logical, realistic stuff that I put at them. Can't have Bryan around. He's too clever. I ain't going nowhere. Nobody is going to make me go anywhere.
Yeah, they got upset when I was screaming, nobody likes you, you should run, you should go away. And it is true. This community does not like them. It's true. It's facts.
Mm-hmm. They like the shit show though. We like shipwrecks. A lot like look at it like this. A lot of people like automobile racing, right? They like to watch the cars go around the track, but a lot of people are there to see the wreck. They want to see they crash into the wall.
Still stand by that, ponies. Yeah, it's like.
I'm listening.
Watch them set a live. Watch, I promise you, they're gonna set a live today and tomorrow, and they're gonna drag us.
Well, they can drag all they want. And I guess Steph is working on this video. She says to call me out about my license. I put a little bit of it up already, proof that I'm getting my license. And then
you already know how many likes she's gonna get on that video if she makes a video of you.
That's fine. I get the same amount.
Let me tell you something, Bryan. You get mostly thumbs up than her and them.
Well,
some of them even hides the ratings. Okay, what does that tell you? And then one of them says, "Can you guys thumbs up, please?" I'm like,
yeah, I saw it. Yeah, BTS said, "Put a thumbs up, please." She's the same one who said, "I don't care about those likes or dislikes." I mean,
I used to care.
They don't bother me. I mean, it's always cool when you get a bunch of likes, but if you
know what, I do care. It's like, why are you embarrassed? Just admit it. You care. It's okay to admit that you care.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me either way.
It's not embarrassing. It's okay.
Then Steph wants to call me out about what where I've got money put up, where I've got money saved. And what Steph fails to realize is that people have done that before, and I've showed my bank account, and they were like, "Wow." But I have your 500 ready, Steph. How about that? And then Pug said he can't afford a lug nut on a Mercedes. Girl, please.
And BTS went at me too. It's like, what did I do to you? I don't even bother you. Why are you going at me too?
Well, they need to have the drama. They have to have the drama. They've got to have it. You got to go at somebody.
I guess. I mean, if it's okay. I mean, okay.
I'd rather come on here every day, talk about nice things, and
they complained they complained when somebody said, "Why are you going after that person? They didn't do nothing to you." Well, you're doing the same shit to me.
They're so bothered.
It's like only you guys can do it. No.
They're so bothered. They don't like it. They don't like it when you come back at them strong.
And watch him say, they're out here talking shit. We're not talking shit. Do you know the difference between talking shit and talking about your bad actions? There's a difference between talking shit and talking bad actions. We're talking about your bad actions, not talking shit. Learn how to say things.
Yeah, talking shit would be like, before Steph makes any cracks on anybody else's looks, she might want to take a look at that nose she's got. That's talking shit.
Wait, what? I didn't hear you. Sorry, you were breaking up. No, seriously.
I said talking shit would be something like, before Steph makes any fun of other people's looks, she might want to take a look at that big old nose she's got.
The thing is that look, I went for looks too, but you know why?
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because some of them made fun of my disability, and some of them made fun of my keto. My diet, keto. I'm now 169.
Well, another reason that I put up, another reason why I went at Wendy, like I have, for one, she says rude things all the time. She tries to pretend she doesn't. But they got this thing, because I'm a big guy, right? And they got this thing, fat ass, fat. So if you think I'm fat, what do you think about your ringleader, Wendy? What do you think? Apparently, they don't like fat people. Apparently, they don't like fat people. And
I like fat people. I like to rub their bellies for good luck.
Well, apparently, fat people are funny to them. So secretly, Wendy is funny to them.
Listen, look, this is the thing. And Steph, I hope you're listening. No, you know what? I know you're listening, or one of your friends. I'm going to tell you something. I understand you didn't like Bryan making that shower comment, okay? I understand that. But
no, I didn't. The shower comment I made was not. I didn't make a bad comment about the shower. I didn't.
Shit, I'm not even looking at the chat. My bad. Sorry, guys. I'll look at the chat in a minute. Hold on. I'm so sorry. I apologize. But listen, she went 3 times harder. When she goes 3 times harder, that gets into more trouble. No, you go 50-50. You don't go 50 and then you go to 3,000. Come on.
Yeah. Well, I didn't say anything bad about the shower thing.
What did you say, Bryan?
I said she looked kind of good coming out of that shower. I said, but you should be mad at the person that you shared that to privately. You spread it around to everybody. That's what I said.
Okay, but just don't say that. Don't say that anymore, okay? Just don't do that.
Don't say what? Oh, about FOD?
About the shower thing with her. Obviously, she did not like it. Just be careful.
Well, she did not like. No, she's looking for reasons to not like something. If she was so bothered by that shower picture, she wouldn't have put it up on her own live for everybody to see.
Wow. Sorry, Steph. I can't stick up for you for there. You got a point. Sorry.
Right. I mean, why is it that like females, they'll spend a good part of their day trying to get the right shirt on and get their makeup right, get their hair just right, and put on the right pants and the right shoes because they want to look good. So don't get when somebody says,
ugly.
when somebody says, "Hey, you look kind of good coming out of that shower like that," don't get mad at them because you've worked all day to look that way.
I'm ugly.
What was I supposed to say? You look like a
I
drowned
have
rat
yellow
coming
teeth.
out of that shower. And the bottom line about the shower pictures, nobody would have knew about it had not her buddy shared it.
Instead, why were you yelling at me? Oh my goodness. You got all mad. They got Brian. They got so mad when I did that. When I did that little video, and now they're hollering, screaming. Oh my god!
Well, let them holler and scream. Let them holler and scream.
Everything's gonna be all right.
I just
Be
wish
happy.
any of them could come over.
They're not
Any,
gonna come.
any of them that have questions
Let me
about.
tell you why they won't come. Because I have this gut feeling.
Mhm.
Because if they don't want to come alone, they want their friends with them, and
Right.
they could jump all over you.
Well, it seems like they have a lot of questions about me, and they're concerned, and they want to know this because they keep discussing me. And the best way to get a question answered is to come to the source.
Yeah, just come up here.
Come to the
I'll
source.
have a nice conversation with them, you know.
Yeah.
But if they're gonna start cussing and yelling, oh hell no! We're not gonna discuss this. You know, I want to discuss an adult, not some stupid, spoiled little brat teenager. You know,
Yeah, well,
I want to have a conversation. 3 times I tried to say, I'll drop my sword. Let's just go our separate ways. You know, and they don't want to do that. They want to continue fighting because it's fun to them.
I don't think that now. I don't think that women are supposed to be 100% at any age, but I think that women who throw shade at a man's body, or how he looks, don't get mad when it comes back your way. Wendy told me grow male appendage and come back to me. Okay, so I grew a dick and it was a big one, and it learned how to make videos of you, Wendy. That's what happened. I took your advice.
Target women. Hold on, let me set the pin. Target women through not men. Men not have dad bods. Women are supposed to be 100% at any age.
Not really, because there's some big women that are gorgeous. There's some homely looking women that are just awesome to be around. Basically for me, I really don't judge people by how they look. I kind of judge them by their character. But if their character is judging people by how they look, then that can be done to them too. And I reversed it on Wendy, and she cried about it. She reversed. She put it a privacy strike. That's private. I went on national TV with my body, but that picture is private.
Wendy, how many times have you put people on a? I'm not gonna go there, man. You know.
Well, she's had people on. She does it to Laura, but she's had people on her panel with pictures of me looking like a centurion, a fat guy, a really fat guy sitting in front of a computer. I didn't cry
And
about
then you guys want Brian, and you guys are crying what Brian does to you guys, but you guys are keep going on and on and on about. Oh my god. Yeah,
Well,
I saw the pictures. It was really bad. It's like that's bullying. They said no, you guys are the bullies and stuff. No, you need to compare your actions and other people's actions. You know, it's come on, just say what you gotta say.
well, Wendy tries to upgrade things, like I said, that picture with the baby that I put that's got her face on it.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, he's put up a picture of a naked baby. How many commercials are there out there with naked
I
baby?
know exactly what she's trying to do and say, and don't listen to her.
Yeah. What is that baby, male or female, Wendy? Or is it just a butt? Huh? How many diaper commercials are there out there where you see a baby's butt? No, that's there's nothing wrong with that. Except for your faces on it. That's the only thing that's wrong with that. That's why you don't like. If you act like a big baby, you're the one who came on here crying over a scammer. You should have done that privately, Wendy. Seriously. You come on here crying, and I realized it wasn't fake crying, but boy, them super chats came in, didn't they?
What is up with Sally Spencer? What's her problem? Why she's obsessed with you and me?
She's a flip flopper.
I already knew that.
She doesn't matter. And I took her the videos instead of being nasty towards her, where she was up there dragging me. You don't talk to women that way, Brian. I put up a video that she had of me a year ago.
How about we don't talk to a human like that?
These
Does
women
it matter what's between their legs?
look. Somebody in here.
I'm so glad I'm a
I
Republican.
was in her comment section the other day. I was in her comment section the other day, and somebody said, "Go away, mangina." Right? And I said, "Well, maybe if you got some Vagisil to clear up that problem you have." And Sally came back with, "That's okay. I blocked him. He's not going to talk to a woman that way in my chat." After somebody just called me a mangina. Sally is a hypocrite. She's a hypocrite.
She attacked me too, and I have done nothing to her. I've been really nice to her.
She's a hypocrite.
And today, yeah, I did one in her chat. I sure did. And it was funny as fuck. I was laughing my head off.
Did she
kick you out? Yeah, they booted me.
Sure, they'll boot you if you're going to tell the truth.
They can't handle me. They think I'm
my
a piece of
community
shit.
post. Yeah, that little interaction over there in her chat where that woman called me a mangina. And then I came back at her with, "Well, get some Vagisil and that'll clear your problem up." And then Sally goes, "He is not going to talk to a woman like that in my chat." But that woman could talk to a man that way in her chat.
Well, I heard a bunch of women were screaming at me yesterday, not just Steph. There was other women screaming at me. I'm like, calm down.
Let them scream at you. You know, if they saw you out somewhere, they wouldn't scream. If any of these people saw me out somewhere, they wouldn't talk to me like that. They might for about 30 seconds.
Oh, they wouldn't say that in front of my face either. They wouldn't be surely want to be screaming on my face. In front of me in my face. I would like for you to scream in my face.
Do you think if I was out walking down the street and Steph come driving by on that suspended license that she has, if she come driving by, she wouldn't pull over and say, "Hey, you're not getting your license. You're lying. You're a liar." You think she'd say that to me in public?
No.
I'd say, "Well, why don't you just go drive by Diane's house again on your suspended license? Why don't you just do that with your DUI?" Yeah, this went on today. Yeah.
I have no idea about that.
But I can't knock Steph for a DUI because I've had a few of them in my lifetime. But I don't drink anymore, so.
Well, it's good. I mean, people make mistakes. It's fine. We don't do it again.
Yeah, I don't get drunk anymore. I mean, like the other day when I had that great meal, I had to get me a good wine to match with it, and it was really good.
Maybe all this happened yesterday and today.
Yeah.
Complain about me and Brian all day yesterday, and well, they're gonna probably start tonight and tomorrow and the next day.
Instead of making a live about me and you being on panel today and talking. Instead, why don't they just come over here? Because you know some of them are watching, or they will watch.
No, they are watching.
They're more than welcome.
Let me see how many. I'll tell you right now if they're watching or not.
Look, they're more than welcome to come over here. If they want to come over here and panel up with me, and if they can speak without insult, because they won't be able to, if they can speak without insult or getting snappy, which they won't be able to, because I can outdo them with common sense and logic. I can.
Well, there's 42 in there. You know, they're part of the 42 group.
Oh. Well, I'll knock her on your behalf. Yeah, and Love, you really got. I like those little Fiats that you drive. I like those.
Fiats are cute.
Well, she's got I think they're called a Fiat 500. I believe this was called a 500. One of the little ones, and they remind me so much of the little minis. And they're mediumly priced, and I really like those. And you know what? If I see one of them for a good price, I might pick one up because I don't know. For a family car, it's kind of small, but I like that. I always did. I liked them when they first come out. Yeah. Yeah, I used to have Mallory. I used to have one of the older Ford Festivas, one of the little tiny ones, and I built it all up and made it classic. It was really sharp, and I called it Elmo because it was red. I named it Elmo, but it was as small as one of those Fiats.
Yeah.
I used to drive a little Ford Festiva though. I used to drive it, Remy, a little tiny car. I mean, I took up the whole seat. But that thing ran good. It was really cute. I named it Elmo. Nicole decided to introduce it to a telephone pole, though. She's got a nice scar on her leg where she wrapped it around a telephone pole. She killed that car for me. She killed it.
Oh,
you killed Elmo, Nicole. She killed Elmo. She killed him. Oh, you had one of the Yugos? You had one of the Yugos too? Yeah, those were cute too. But I guess those were problem cars. They also had the Yugo station wagon, which was called a Wego. Yeah. I guess those cars were problems. They were like Edsels, but they were kind of cool looking. But anyways, I just thought I'd come up here and vent for a little bit.
Yeah, I know. It's yeah. I mean, you and me, we haven't gone live lately because I haven't gone live because I'm busy. I don't have all this time to go live all day every day.
The MG midgets. Yeah, I don't go live as much as I used to. I see
No, because you're busy.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're busy.
I'm gonna tell you what. Now they're gonna be surprised when I do go out and buy me a vehicle. Yeah, broke ass Brian. Watch what I get.
Who called you broke ass?
Oh, they think I'm broke. They've always thought that I was broke.
No. I'll clear that up. Brian's not broke. I've seen his account. He's not broke.
Well,
I've got money.
I've got 3 times that now, and because I save money. Plus, my job. I mean, I'm doing really well with my job. Nicole doesn't want for nothing. She wants me to shut up every now and then. But if she wants something, she pretty much gets it. I might bitch for a little bit, but she gets it. Every time you leave the house, costs me $60-$70. No, because you got my card. What'd you cost me?
And Brian has changed because I have seen his actions and he showed me proof before, and I pay attention. He has changed.
Well, some of these, there is some clarification, and these people are saying, well, he's starting to slip back in his old way.
No, you're not.
Well, I a little bit, but people are still picking at me, and I don't feel like I need. I don't.
Oh, okay, now I remember. Okay, yes, now I remember. Okay, yeah, that is true. Yeah, you were a little slippery, but you got right back up. You snapped out of it real quick, so that's good. I give you credit for that, Brian.
Well, it's not. Look, I can be honest about this. It's not very godlike or very Christian-like for me to be picking at Wendy like I do. It really isn't.
I agree.
It isn't. But at the same time, I'm responding to her and where she sits in these chats with these people who pick at me constantly, and I'm responding because they look to her like she's the mother.
Brian, I'm sure God understands. He knows that he sees everything.
Oh, he understands. I'm sure he understands it, and I'm sure that God understands that. Mm-hmm. But it's still not. It's still not. He
wants us to be the bigger person and let him take care of it.
Well, like that lady Dina that came on here that we all thought were dying there for a short amount of time. That's how you're supposed to act when people are picking at you. That's how. True. I mean, and she's a Christian. And that's how you're supposed to, and that, you know what? It's not easy to do that. Even when he claims to be a Christian, and she gets mad at people and snaps back at him too. And the bottom line is, gossip. And this is what we're in. Drama is basically gossip.
What is the difference between gossip and discussing?
Well, when you're talking about someone else and you're giving your opinion about someone else, or their weight, their income, something like that. That's gossip.
Yes, that is correct. That is a sin. Now, so basically, all those girls are doing a sin, and they say they're Christians or Catholic.
I haven't heard. The only one I heard claim to be a Christian is Wendy.
That woman is not a Christian.
Well, let's look at it like this. Let's just go biblically here. Wendy can be a Christian, but she's lost her path, just like
none of these girls are. She's not exhibiting about God.
Well, she may, but just like me, like somebody might look at me going at Wendy and say that guy's not a Christian. Yeah, I am a Christian, but I'm not living up to the expectations of my Father. Because he doesn't want you to do that. He does not want you to, like, let's say Wendy does a live.
Exactly, Nene. It's a human thing to do to snap back. Yes.
It sure is. And okay, let's break down the word human. Okay. The word human. And the Bible describes that as it's flesh. Humans are flesh. Mm-hmm. So when we live in the flesh, and the desire of the flesh is to come back at that person that's bothering you. But you have to step away from the flesh Like if let's say Wendy does a live with me tomorrow, and she's just dragging me and putting up pictures and doing all kinds of stuff. According to the Bible, I'm supposed to say, "Well, I'm sorry you feel that way, Wendy, and I'll pray for you," but not come back at her at all, ever. That's called being righteous, and it's very hard to do. It's very hard to do. You're not supposed to come back at people because the Bible tells you, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Vengeance means like revenge. Your enemies. If your enemies are picking at you, your instruction from the Bible, if you read the word, is to don't respond to them, just love them, pray for them, and let God handle them.
Mm-hmm.
So if somebody comes at me and I make a video going back at them, I'm not doing what that Bible told me to do. The Bible is you're supposed to ignore it. You're supposed to pray for them.
Well,
you're supposed to show them
mercy. One of the girls got karma for fucking with me. This was about 3 weeks ago. Mm-hmm. But I'm not going to brag about it because, it's not good.
Well, what happened, though?
I'll tell you in Discord.
Okay. Nene says, if it's not my fight, I don't need to stick up my friends, and the same for them. Me alone is responsible for my actions and words. Well, yeah, I get that too, Nene, but you were really mad at me the way I came back at Justin. And it caused me and you to not like each other for a long time. So I try not to white knight.
Well, sometimes you do need to defend your friends. Once in a while, your friends do need help when you got a gang, a group going after you, and it's just like one or two against like 800. Come on.
Remy said, "I'm not baptized, so I get to do what I want." Remy doesn't like any of that religious talk. She doesn't.
No, she has no respect for God.
Well,
she says God D.
Well, she.
Sorry, I'm not trying to jab at you, Remy, but I seen you, and you did it on purpose. I think you'd like to insult Christians on purpose, but that's just me.
No, she's never been insulting, but I don't think she understands it, and I don't think it's for her. So if it's not for her, that's fine.
Yeah, maybe she doesn't understand. I guess I'll give her that.
Yeah, she was. Nene was sticking up for him. Oh, I'm not mad at you, Nene. I'm not mad at you anymore. I was just using that as an example. Like I try not.
Yeah. No, Nene, we're not jabbing at you. Oh, okay, Remy. I hope so. I hope you respect all religions.
No, she's always pretty blunt in some of the stuff she says. Remy's a trip. She's a trip. And Wendy said, Nene said, who stuck up for her? Nene, when me and you were fighting, who really did stick up for you?
I stuck up for you a few times.
Besides Hockey Mom.
Oh, Hockey Mom. I can't with that. That woman was so horrible after what she did. Oh, my God. I can't with Hockey Mom. She's still talking shit about people.
She's just not happy in her own life. That's all. Brian, I called you poopy pants. You told me I was stupid for only trying to commit suicide. I think what I said, Nene, and I think because you said this is how that happened. This is how that happened. I'm not trying to drudge up the stuff though.
We're not. Yeah,
we're just talking. It's really good to talk.
Okay, yeah.
Place where you can talk. But she.
Do you want to drop her links because I know it could be hard typing. You want to drop a link?
But what it was I was in another. I commented under another video that had nothing to do with Nene, right? And she said, "Well, here comes Brian with his unintelligent comments again." And I was like, "God, I'm not even bothering you. Why are you going to leave me a comment?" So what I said was, this is exactly what I said was, I said, "Well, I might not be that smart." I said, "But if I was going to kill myself, I'd do it right the first time." And they took that to, it got mixed up. I should have said it, but I'm just saying I shouldn't have said it. But it was just a comeback because I wasn't bothering her. She said something to me, But I understand, and I've had suicide happen in my family twice. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you and Nene squashed it.
Yeah, and I'm glad she's in a better place.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was rude of me to say it, but it's also rude to insult my intelligence. So we were both kind of rude. And when people are going at
and Brian, and you threatened to kill us.
I said, what I got to do? Kill one of you motherfuckers?
Oh, my God. That was not cool.
To call me. Well, I was madder than hell.
You threatened to kill both of us.
Yeah. It's okay, Nene. I'm glad you're in a better place. And I don't want to get on that. I'm just so glad that she picked up the phone and called me, and I got to know her. And I haven't seen her be nasty to anybody for the longest time. She's actually very funny, very cute.
Yeah.
Very cutesy. Her
Yeah.
personality is really cute. Yeah, very
Go ahead. Sorry, my bad.
like a little kid. Very cute. Yeah, don't white knight. Bottom line, that's what she's saying. All I'm saying is don't white knight. Yeah, that didn't get you nowhere on YouTube. Because then
I'm not gonna. I try not to white. Like, I'm not. Am I white knighting you? Just defending you, but not white knighting. Like going hard.
Yeah. Well, white knighting is like. White knighting is like, okay, Wendy and Hello Starlight felt badly about what the stuff that happened to Dina, or that Dina girl. And when I put that video up, I didn't expect them comments to get so nasty. But so they kind of white knighted for her and brought her up so everybody could see her and all that else. But I was thinking if this woman really was protective of her anonymity, why ask her to come to your panel so everybody can see her?
Hold on, Pen. We are all together here. It's sad when they go to other communities and drag Bryan. I've seen it done twice by two different people. Yeah.
Well, she's trying to introduce me to the Voight, and you know, and I've known those people in the Voight for a long time. They don't have an issue with me.
Well, there's a lot of them do that. Which one she was talking about?
I don't know exactly which one.
I think she's just talking about the group, not like specifically one.
Yeah. Well, they're more than welcome to come over here. That's the thing. If they're so big and bad and so much smarter than me, and I'm such a dumbass, then it would be really easy to get up on a panel with me and make me look stupid, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Or why did you try to come up on the panel with me with somebody with me this time? That's my friend. Versus your friends ganging up on one of us, and why don't you just come over? We're not gonna gang up on you or be like you.
And then the ones that sit over there and they drag me, I go in the chat, they've got me blocked. Don't let him defend himself.
Pussy move, but yet we're the pussy ones.
No, they're more. They can come over here and look. My mods would know. Like if Steph came over here right now and was in her chat running her mouth, my mods would know. Don't block her.
Yeah, I would. I won't yell. I won't cuss at them. I won't call them names. I'll talk to them quietly.
Most of the people that I have modded up in my chat is because people pick on them. And if somebody comes in and picks on one of my mods, then they can get rid of them. But if they're talking just to me, no. Unless, and then, look, I'll say, okay, get rid of them if they get out of line. Yeah, I wish they could come here.
Like, for example, how many times I want to grab a link to Fods and talk to her? But if I do that, little just Dingleberry's gonna pop up, and then the other one's gonna pop up, and then the other one's gonna pop on the panel, and I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna do that.
If she's your friend and you know how to talk to her outside of YouTube, just you and her, then do that. Seriously.
No, she doesn't. She won't. She doesn't like talking on the phone. She likes texting. I don't like texting, but. It's okay. I mean, it's best we part ways.
Well, it's a lot of trouble to get that voice changer out to talk to somebody on
the phone
anyway. What? That's just my little sarcastic remark.
But listen, listen. I mean, I would love to talk to Bod because I want to ask her something. I think we need to have a conversation, and I want to talk to her. I want to ask her questions, and I want to discuss some stuff with her. But I ain't gonna do it with those crazy women nearby. Like I want to talk to Fod. You don't need to be near. It's none of your business.
I would talk to Fod, and I'm pretty sure that you two will rekindle your friendship.
You know how many people loves me and Fod together? A lot of people, and some people were complaining with certain people that were on her panel because she told me.
Well, check this out.
I've seen it.
Check this out. I want you to analyze this. Okay, this is the Ash that I met in the first place. This is how you act in the first place before Five was around, right? You were always like this, like you've been. For the past few weeks on here, you've been really nice, and you're trying to settle things with people and really supportive and really just a nice person, right? And then when you met Fod, you became an Ash that I didn't know, right? And now that you're not around FOD every day and on the panels again, you're back to the Ash I knew in the first place.
No, let's just say if we were back to friends, I will still be the same, but I will try to make her change to be a better person.
It's never going to happen because FOD is happy in the skin that she's in. That's the thing. That what she does on YouTube is what makes her happy, and you're not going to take that. Nobody's going to take that from her. That's what she likes to do, and she's not going to look. If she has to change herself to be a friend with somebody, she's not going to do it. Not going to happen. But this is the Ash that I met in the first place. This is the Ash that I liked in the first place. You're back. You're totally back to where you were before. And when I saw FOD was coming around, I was like, this ain't good. This ain't good. And then you started hanging over there. I saw a mean and nasty Ash that I didn't know. I didn't know you when you were acting that way. And now that you're back into that same I like this character. I like this personality that you have.
And God has gave me sign that he's very disappointed in me. I got karma the way I was acting and shit. Yeah, and I wanted to change.
Right. That's the only thing that can change somebody in any, even if it's a small amount. And I've made my changes. The changes that I've made basically are off of YouTube. People that are out in my real life, people definitely see it. But on YouTube, in the drama community, I am slowly slipping back into the same old nasty person that I was before.
But don't do it, Bryan.
But it's not without provocation. When I came back on, when I started telling people, "Hey, I'm in the church now and I'm doing well," the first thing they did say, "That's fake. He's a fake Christian." They started dragging that right away, away. And I tolerated it for a while. And I got to thinking, no matter what I say or do, they're gonna come at my faith. They're gonna. So I'm just gonna whatever. I mean, I know how to drag. I know how to make jokes. I know how to make funny videos. I know how to hurt somebody's feelings. And that's what the drama community is.
Yeah, and am I hurt what FOD did to me? Yeah, I'm very hurt. And it's like, and then she's thinking like, you picked Bryan were mean. It's like, it wasn't like that.
No.
I mean, it wasn't like that at all. I told her, I still care about you. I still love you as a friend.
Well, if you think about it, you and I were pretty tight friends, and then FOD came along. And I got shit on. And I never once said you picked FOD over me. I never did that.
And I just don't understand. She's been nasty to me lately. Like, she's dragged me and I have not talked about her. She talked about my autism. She knew what Marianne did. I mean, sorry, I apologize. To Hello Starlight. She knew about that parody with Hello Starlight. She just didn't care.
Well, I mean, I know that I believe that she deals with autism in her own life, her own personal life. And there's a clip out there of her saying, well, she was showing people, somebody was saying, what are you going to do? Make fun of autistic? She asked somebody, what are you going to do? Make fun of autistic people? And the other person said, no.
Yeah, and Hello Starlight, Mandolin were laughing.
And FOD said, yeah, if that's what you're going to do, then I'm in.
Yeah, but FOD, why would you do that? You know, really, FOD? You knew how much I cared about you. And then you and Hello Star, you were laughing. You think it's funny. And yeah, and then it doesn't bother me, but I have not bothered you. But then you made a video about the goat thing. See, I can own you with the Biden stuff. You want to, I mean, I'm not going to talk about politics with you because Biden is no angel, okay? So you can go ahead and make fun of Trump, but Biden is no angel.
Well, they gotta look at that case where Biden was accused of sexual harassing this woman, and if you look, but years ago.
But they say, oh no, Trump did that. No, Biden is not an angel either.
No. Well, oh, here comes Rev.
Oh God.
Let him come up here. Let me put it in there. He asked nicely. Let's see.
Yeah, she's trying to say that Trump is bad and stuff. It's like, what about Biden? Don't talk about politics with me, Hell Starlight.
All right, Rev, you got to be good, man. You can talk shit. Let's see what he does. You never know with him, right?
He's been he's been he trashed me just because I'm friends with Cosmic, but whatever.
Rev did? Oh,
Yeah, well at least I don't puke all over my house.
I kind of like Cosmic too. But now if you say something mean to him, he'll say something mean back to you, Ash. You know that.
I don't say anything mean about Cosmic. He's my friend.
Oh no. You said something about Rev. I put the link in there, I think.
No, Rev started with me. He even admitted that he's angry that I'm friends with Cosmic, and then he started attacking me in a malicious way.
Well, Cosmic's never done anything to me. I think he's intelligent, but
He's very intelligent. He's a good person.
I wouldn't consider him. I mean, we're not friendly. He's even told me we're not friends. You know, blah blah blah. I'm friends with Ross Dog. I put the link in for Rev.
He's probably trolling you.
Well, no. If he was trolling me, he'd come and say something shitty and then leave. He came in and asked for a link. Why not?
No, because I do that sometimes. I'll ask for a link and then I don't ask, and then I don't come up.
Well, if he wants to, he can. As long as he's not drunk or raising hell. I seen a clip of him the other day. I seen him in Rev's Discord too, talking shit. But that's all right. But anyways, if he wants to come up, he's more than welcome to. And see, I'll let people on the panel. I don't have a problem if they got an issue or whatever. I'll let people come on the panel. I would let Steph up here. I would let anybody that wanted to come up here, as long as they, I'll tell them a couple times, you chill out, or then I don't think I've ever booted anybody off my panel. Not. I don't think I do that. I may have. I don't know. I guess Rev changed his mind. But that's okay too. I'd like for Rex to come on panel with me too. I'd love that. And then Wendy V's getting snappy with me too, so I'm just gonna stop going over there.
Wendy V.
Yeah.
I don't like that Wendy V. Mallory and you are arguing because I like all three of you.
Well, I'm not arguing with Wendy V. I like Wendy V. I always did like Wendy V, even because she's funny and she. But they just like Rex. So as soon as they like Rex, like I was in the.
They don't give a shit about Rex. Listen, let me tell you something. Rex is my friend. They don't care about him. They like him because they're bashing someone they don't like. They are using him. Just like they tried to use Cosmic when he was talking about Laura and guess who doesn't go in his chat anymore? They don't go in his chat anymore.
What's up, bro?
What's good? Yeah, somebody in the chat was saying, like, I think it's pretty fucking weird too that they're all gonna like bring Rex in now. I will admit to that. I think it's pretty fucking weird. Furthermore, fuck Rex.
You trash Cosmic and Rex.
I can trash Cosmic all I want. I don't, and like you guys were saying that he's pretty intelligent. I don't agree.
He's very intelligent.
Well, I've never had a bad experience with Cosmic. I had with Rex, but like I said, Ash is my friend.
I've never actually seen Cosmic type out like a coherent sentence in my entire life. Just saying.
Is it true that
Rep Ash, they all turned against you, did they not? Why? Why do you think that was? And now why are you back defending them?
Rev.
What?
How do you know they're not in my Discord?
Why do you think they would be in your Discord? Because they want to be everywhere and they want to control people like yourself.
I think
we don't argue or anything. We don't even talk about YouTube stuff.
They kiss your ass because you have a bigger channel than you know that, right?
I haven't been live in a while, Rev.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Like you're a bigger platform. Of course, they would kiss your ass, and they would use you.
100 subs.
They would use you in like your self-admitted condition to their favor to benefit them, Rev. Right? It doesn't matter. I mean, you're bigger than them. That's the thing.
Yeah, the whole RDA. I thought they were going to be popular when they first came out, but they're just really not.
I'm boring.
Make fun of them at this point. Yeah,
I'm just a piece of shit.
Cosmic might be a genius for all I know, but I don't know. For what I've seen, I don't know. I think he's kind of a little bit below the bar,
I've just never had a bad interaction with Cosmic, so I don't.
I mean, he's easy to get along with if you really try, but he doesn't really go real life or anything. I'll give him that much.
Yeah. But now Rex is a different story. Rex is disingenuous. That's the only word we know.
It's pretty funny to see him running over to the drama communities or whatever and trying to fit in there. I don't know. You guys know he has an agenda, right? Everyone in chat listening.
I'm sure he does. He wants to
Rex
build.
isn't over there. Yeah, he's not doing it just because he likes them. First of all, I think he hates
I like
you.
Rex and I like
because-
Bryan. I don't like that they're fighting.
Well, he hates me because I've kind of called him out on his shit. He just doesn't like it. That's all.
Oh, he hates me too. Don't worry,
can
man.
talk.
It doesn't mean like I can't come up here and like talk civilly. Like I'm not trying to hold loyalty to anybody by any means, you know.
No.
From what I've seen, though, he hates you for whatever reason. I guess a lot of people do. I don't really give a fuck.
Rev, it's popular to pick at me. That's what it is. I'm just one of the people that is popular to pick at because my clapbacks are good and it's entertaining. That's all. That's all it is.
Bryan, it's not entertaining.
I can.
Shit, Bryan.
Well, no, if you're in the drama community, you have to have drama. And if people come messing with me, they're going to get the drama. That's just what it is.
And I'm not talking towards like you and Rex, bro. I'm talking about you and the girls.
They use the word woman loosely around here. They're like, how is this guy coming at women this way? Okay, there's only a select few women on here. Because I love women. I just can't stand a bitch. I mean, if you're acting
don't say that, man. Come on.
Well, look, but if they're acting like a lady, right? If they're acting like a woman, I'm going to treat them like a gentleman would, right? Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, but
I've seen you go off too. I've seen you go off. They piss you off.
Do you believe that women should throw the woman card, and do you think they should be sexist? Don't you think men and women should be treated equally?
Yeah, that's a good.
Not necessarily, no.
Well,
honestly, I think I should hold like a lady.
You're kind of a liberal, aren't you?
A lady, that's the key word, a lady. Like, but let's say some chick jumps up here on my panel, Rev, and she starts going off at you, calling you kind of names. Are you gonna ignore that?
I mean, I feed into it from time to time. I'm not really the one to talk on that, but
right. But here's the key word is woman.
That's not nice, Remy.
I'll
talk to him.
If you want me to act like a gentleman, like I should act like a gentleman, then you have to.
I don't know. I kind of think we as men are kind of like obligated to hold women, whether or not they fucking bash us in higher regard, you know, because I mean, they're women at the end of the day. And
yeah, there's a little bit of difference of two men fighting with each other than there is with two women. But words are just words. Like if two men are fighting, they want to beat the hell out of each other with their fists. But if a guy is arguing with a female, it's usually just words. It should just be words. And words, you know, if you're telling a guy, go grow a dick, you fat son of a bitch, blah, blah, blah. There's nothing wrong with saying, well, go fuck you.
That's just that's how I was taught, or I was kind of like raised, you know what I mean? Like I would never I mean, obviously I do from time to time go after like a woman, but dude, I don't know.
I don't. For the most part, yeah. But I don't. I believe that they are equal to me. That we're human beings, and I
mean, we're all human at the end of the day. But I'm just saying, we as men, like, we're kind of obligated to treat them a little bit better, you know.
But they fought to be treated equal.
I know that. I do agree with that. I mean, if they want to be equals, that's on them. But I'm just saying, like, personally, I don't know.
Ref, do you like Trump or Biden?
Uh-oh.
Exactly.
I know, right?
Yes or no?
Hey, here we go.
I'm a Trump supporter. I always have been.
I was a Trump supporter, but I don't know. I kind of fuck with Biden these days.
Yeah.
Merely for the fact it's kind of like shock value. Yeah, I'm a Biden supporter, but no, like honestly, I did wish that Trump won the election.
Yeah. Well, you have to try to support your president, even if you can't walk up a flight of steps.
I know, right?
Yeah, so
Did you see that video? Yeah.
He's done it 3 or 4 times. I tell people Biden never get my guns because I keep them upstairs.
I mean,
what's up? What?
I think Trump is awesome. I think he's a good man, and
that's cool.
Yeah.
I like him too. I think he's a fucking smart dude. You know, he's done.
He is very smart, and he says it how it is. He doesn't give a shit.
The fact he was even in fucking office is kind of like impressive when you think about it, right? He went from doing like fucking TV series or whatever to being fucking the president of the United States.
Hey,
and using like Twitter as his main source of like
And that's
fucking
why
reaching
my
out. I think
response.
that's pretty lit if you think.
Yeah,
about
see,
it.
people give him
Yeah.
crap for using. Look, people give him crap for using the social media platform Twitter to get his word out there, but they fail to realize that when television came about, when television was getting real popular, John Kennedy used television as his platform. He was the one that started the debate with Nixon. The television was started. So as technology grows, this is what our president is going to use to communicate with us. That's all there is to it.
Well, I was talking about it earlier last night. Like, I don't necessarily believe that our president even matters at this point. I think it's all Congress, because it all has to go through them at the end of the day.
That's a good analogy. Yeah. They're all kind of puppets. Like
they are puppets, exactly. That's what
And what I'm waiting on now is for President Harris to take office. That's what I'm waiting on.
I mean, I don't care what the society says. If I can talk about religion, I can talk about politics, I can talk about whatever I want. I'm not going to tell nobody to take my freedom of speech. If I want to talk about God is going to stay here.
Well,
nobody's arguing that. I mean, you're
no. I'm responding to Remy, and I'm not yelling towards Remy. I'm raising my voice towards. Like, I'm tired of people saying you don't talk about religion.
Well, here's what she means by that. When you start talking about race, you're going to end up in an argument. When you start talking about religion, you're going to end up in an argument. And politics.
Well, nobody's arguing. Everybody's having a nice conversation.
But normally, a lot of people will argue about.
I'm personally, I'm pretty much agnostic. I mean, some people call me atheist or whatever. I mean, I stand by that, and I'm not going to hold anything against anyone for their beliefs in religion or whatever, But that's
yeah. And religion is really hard to talk about. I come from a lifetime of paganism into where I'm at now, and I'm just barely. I'm not even doing this properly, so when people come at me,
if it works for you, man, I mean, that's what counts at the end of the day, But personally, I'm just kind of one of those people who say I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
When God comes raining down and fucking shining his light on me,
in my rule, Trev, in my Discord rules, nobody's not allowed to say the God D word.
Well, Christianity is based on faith, and a lot of people don't have faith until they see something, and that there's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly. I mean, it's a religion in itself, really.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. I saw a clip of you the other day, and you were just going off. I think it was who were you calling out? You were calling. I think it was Rex.
And I saw a clip, and I saw a clip, and I heard a clip of you. You were on the floor, and you threw up.
I was making fun of Rex earlier, that he can't even reach the cupboards above the counter or whatever, so he needs to align with some people or some group. Actually, no, I wasn't throwing up. No, I just passed out on the kitchen floor. I was really drunk.
Because they were throwing up all over the place.
You sound drunk. You sounded mad.
Did you clean it up?
I wasn't. No, I don't throw up.
But why is it that Rex will pick on a guy, right? And then when you call him,
he's almost 40 years old when you really think about it. He really has a grudge against you from what I've seen.
No, he just knows it's popular. Well, the thing of it is he was talking shit about me, so I called him. I did a live and called him my panel, and he wouldn't come up.
I don't even care, man. They're not even worth it.
He started a live with some over there with one of his other girlfriends, and I got in the chat and grabbed the link. And he blocked me from the chat, but I still had the link. And I go backstage.
Dude, I'm with you though. I think it's the lamest shit ever that all of a sudden the drama communities are trying to bring him into the fold or whatever. Whether it be Steph, I get that. I get it.
Well, he's coming at me, and that's what they need, another guy to come at me.
Well, it's not even about you, man. Don't be like that. But I'm saying, after everything he's done to fucking women and all this shit within the drama communities, for them to even bring him into the fold is a little bit hypocritical.
Right, and then talk about me the way they did Lemonade, the way they did Jamie, and the way he talks about Laura. Even if a lot of people don't like Laura. But I always get this. What's a man doing in the women's drama community? And then they got Rex sitting in their panel.
I don't pay attention to that shit for the most part, but I mean, I watch it from time to time. I'm kind of in the fold, but not really in the fold.
Yeah, well, he can be funny.
I like TNT and I like fucking BTS and Doodle and all of those people. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I like them.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with you liking them. They're not my favorite people. They don't like me. I don't like them. But I don't knock people just because they say I like them. I don't go, well, blah, blah, blah. Why?
Well, that's the thing. Like a lot of people want to like try to tell you where to go or control you. But
No, I treat people how they treat me. If you're cool to me, I'll be cool to you. If you start shit with me, I'll start shit with you. I don't care who you like. I know there's some likable things about BTS. And,
you've never done anything towards me. I mean, why would I have a problem with you?
and in TNT, there was a time when me and TNT got along. She could be really funny. We just don't get along, and we just don't like each other. But I'm not going to knock anyone else for going and saying I like TNT because there was a time when I did.
So who do you align with? Like, who are your friends or whatever? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm his friend.
Yeah, most
Okay.
most of my friends, like I like Molly. Me and Molly are really tight. There's a lot of I like Ginger Locks.
Molly Go Lightly? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Molly. And a lot of people don't like her. There's Carla. Definitely.
She actually lives where I grew up. I don't know if people know that, but
yeah, Molly's cool. I like her, but a lot of people don't like her either. So, but there's a lot of people. I like Nene. I mean, me and Nene used to hate each other's guts.
I think Molly's a little bit hypocritical. I don't know. I'm not her biggest fan.
We all can be. And you know, the thing of it is she's so controversial and unpredictable. That's what I like about her. You never know what she's going to do.
At the end of the day, she's making bank. You know, that's all I'm going to say about her. I mean, love her or hate her.
Yeah,
I mean, it's working.
Yeah, she's got a lot of charisma. And I know her outside of YouTube. I know how she is outside of YouTube, not what you see on the screen. And that makes a big difference on who you'll like.
Yeah.
She's been very kind to me. And it's not like she's showering me with gifts or anything, but, you know, she'll call me and we'll talk. And she's cool. She's cool to talk to. But she gets on here and does shit that I don't agree with. And so I do the same thing. And if I do something, she will call me out.
Well, that kind of falls in line with like the whole, you know what I mean? Don't tell people where to go or who to align with. She's being a good friend to you. I mean, more power to her.
Like she likes FOD. You know? She likes FOD. She likes FOD, and I just don't like FOD. But I don't get mad at her for that.
You don't like FOD?
Oh God, no, I don't like FOD. Mm-hmm. Well, she sent CPS to my house, dude. I mean, for real. I mean,
really?
How do you? I don't hate her. I mean, I'm not gonna spend my life dwelling on whether FOD's
Brian, I did told FOD that you do forgive her.
Yeah, I forgive her. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did told her that, and she just wouldn't. She doesn't want to.
No, she has to stick to her guns. She has to stick to hating me now because of what she did. So she's got to stick to hating me. It wouldn't be right if she just made a one. And you know, sometimes when you do something wrong, you got to stand behind it to save face.
Well, yeah. Even when I was still friends with her, I still told her you shouldn't have done that.
I tell you what, though. I watch FOD, and even though I don't like her, she is incredibly funny, and she's really smart.
She's very funny.
When she wants to be, yeah.
She really is funny, Rev.
Yeah,
no, I know. I like FOD a lot, personally. Yeah,
it's very funny. And if you're going to be in YouTube,
a good sense of humor.
Look, the YouTube drama is what makes her happy. It's making her happy, and she's doing it right. Come on. If you're going to be on here and you're going to be have a name full on drama and be in the drama community, then she's doing it just the way it needs to be done. Really, honestly, just to be honest. But you know, me and her personally, I don't know. She can take it though. I mean, I've seen her get on panels before, and people drag the shit out of her, and she can take it. I mean, she doesn't freak out.
I will give her this. She does have thicker skin than all those girls. She sure does. I will stand by that, and I know that FOD does have thicker skin than the girls. FOD doesn't go live every day.
I think FOD understands that if you're going to be in the drama community and have the position that she's got, where she puts out a lot of shit on people, that you have to be able to take it, and she can take it. She can. I give her that.
She can dish it out.
She was getting dragged. She was like, "I'm having French toast. I don't give a shit."
She really doesn't. She really doesn't care.
And I told her, props to her. That's good. That's really good. She's really strong.
It's too bad that her and I don't get along.
Too bad the girls are not like that.
There is a lot of stuff about FOD that I like. Sometimes if I'm in a bad mood, I'll go over and watch one of her streams, and you always end up laughing.
So why even get involved in it? Like you just said, like there's a lot of things about her you like. I mean, I like FOD personally. Like even though she blocks me from like the streams or whatever. I mean,
well, Rev, you were disrupting her thing. I mean,
Yeah, Fa doesn't like to be disrupted. She likes to disrupt. She likes to be the disruptor.
Yeah.
She'll come in and
But
derail.
she knows how I am.
Don't take it personally.
Yeah,
I don't. Obviously, like I'm saying, I like her. I think she's funny.
Okay.
She is very funny.
I think within
She
the
is.
whole
She's very
drama
funny.
thing, I think she's one of the funnier people around
Right.
there. Like,
The best way to describe her,
I don't like her nasty side though. No
her
way.
drama character is the best way to describe her in one word as far as drama goes. Is she is very
it's
clever.
lighthearted. It's clever. It's lighthearted at the
I mean,
end.
it was kind of funny when she kept going on every troll count. Like, oh my god, how many troll counts do you have?
It's annoying. I can't do that. I can't do the troll account thing. People accuse me of it, and I just can't do. I can't. If I have something to say to somebody, I want them to know exactly where it came from.
Hold on, Brian. I gotta answer your question. We're all together here. Well, Fod thinks I picked Brian over her, and that's not true. I wanted Fod and Brian, and since me and Fod were close, of course I will put her first. But I'll be still friends with Brian. But I one time I tried to call her and explain, but she just doesn't want to pick us. Like, I'm sorry, girl. I'm not gonna text. You want to talk? You call me.
Well, you got to remember what I told you when me and you were arguing, and Fod, you started to slide on over to Fod and try to slip. You're starting to give me the shit, right? And I said, look, Ash, you got to remember this. I'll be there when Fod is gone.
Yeah.
I'm still, and look, me and you hated each other there for a second, and here I am, and Fod's gone. I told you that before it all started.
Well, no, I know. And
can I ask a question?
Me or Brian's?
Do you ever feel like you like kind of like rely on each other for like the drama or whatever, or like the buzz, if you will?
Like, do we rate? What do you mean?
I mean, when you guys like constantly go after each other after being like quote unquote friends, you know what I mean? Like what's the reasoning? When you do it time and time again, like wouldn't you just like move on and like, cut ties with these people?
Well, yeah, like me and Ash stopped talking there for a while, and then she started to, and I just left her be. We argued for a couple of weeks, and I just
yes, we're all here together.
But I'm just saying, what's the motive? Like, why bring up the same people time after time? And I make the same mistake myself. Don't get me wrong, but
Rep, hold on. Let me answer a question real quick. Just real quick.
Go ahead.
Yes, she was friends with people I couldn't stand, but I put up with it, But it's like, okay, you would have somebody up here that I did not want up here, but I put up with it, and I'd be like, well, just let me know. I'm gonna get down, and then she can go up, and I'll get down. I don't want. This is your panel. This is your child. I have proof of that too, and I did not like her being friends with that girl, but I did not. But I did not give. I did
but
not.
At the end of the day, it's really none of our
Rev.
business.
I did not do.
Go ahead.
I did not do this shit to her. I just put up with it. I put up with it, and that was it. And now this person is now dragging and going after me.
I tell you what, like me and Ash are on this level. If she called me, and she calls me and talks to me personally on a regular basis and checks on me, but if she called me and said, look, Brian, I'm gonna start hanging out with Fod, and I'm just not gonna talk to you as much anymore. And what I'll say to her is, well, I hope whatever makes you happy, I'll be here when you need me.
Brian, but then I told you, I called you before. I even called you before. Like, Brian, can you just mellow down with Hello Starlight and Fod? And I would say the same thing to them too. Didn't I even called you that to mellow it down?
Sure, you always try to be the peacekeeper.
Thank you. Yes, I always try to. I called you when you and Hello Starlight were fighting. Was about what, 2 months ago, 3 months ago?
Yeah, I don't know.
It was this year, and I said, please just let her be. Don't leave you alone, and you leave her alone. And I even told her. I think I told her. I don't remember.
Well, if we want to talk, she'll text me, and sometimes she does, sometimes she don't. And I'm not gonna mess with her. This is another one. I just want her to be happy. Some people, I don't care if they're happy or not. I just
I
want her to
mean,
be happy.
but you know, they think I love drama and I don't, you know. It's just I did call and yeah, hold on. I get we all do say things as best friends. The other one won't agree, but some with people they are blind and only want to see what they want. Just
Yeah, that's the way people
yeah,
are.
that's true.
So, Rev, what's your goal in all this YouTube fiasco, or did you step away for a second? Rev muted himself. I think he went to get a
Yeah,
beer.
he's muted. Like I said, I wish Fa nothing but the best, and hopefully she'll just leave me alone.
She won't let you go. She won't let you go.
Yeah, I know. She's gonna keep
She'll
bothering me.
wait. She'll wait till you quit talking about her, and then she'll
No, I
call.
have not, Brian. Even when I don't talk
No,
about
no,
her,
no.
she's still.
What I mean is, she'll wait until your name never comes out of her mouth, where you don't say anything about her, and you'll think that the whole situation is dead and gone, and then she'll call you up like, "What's up?" That's how she'll do you.
Wait, hold on, Brian. Hold on. Rabash, is this the only panel you were on today? Yeah. Why? Yeah, why?
Uh-oh. Nini's got something to say. I thought it was Ginger Locks yesterday. She was she was in a good
On
mood.
panel, only Brian's. Why? Why? What did I do? Am I in trouble?
No. She just
Oh
said,
no, I was only on one panel, just Brian's.
yeah, Five's still around. I'm
What
away
does
from
it
What did you
matter?
say
Like,
about
who
Pod?
cares?
Yeah, I don't care where people go.
What were you saying about Pod, Brian?
I don't remember.
You said something about like
I'm
when I
still,
saw like if even if I don't talk about her, she's still gonna like
yeah,
obsess
yeah.
with me.
What I
Well, can
said,
I say something, Mojo? You want to talk about FOD, and then you're gonna say yawn, but like you're the main moderator, like dick sucker, if you will, for lack of a better term, of poon handler. So I
God.
mean, is that not boring?
see, there you go, Rev.
Someone's got to
You
do
just
it.
did it.
Someone's got to do it, man.
All right,
Yeah,
go ahead,
Mojo,
Brian. What were you
comment.
saying?
Hang on. Let's see if she answers. And JoJo's kind of everywhere with Joe. But what I was saying is she might answer in the chat. What I was saying was Foz is going to wait until you don't ever mention her name, right? Where you're not talking about her. Because a lot of times you get on panels and you'll still mention her name. She'll wait till you never say a word good or bad about her. And you'll think that the whole thing is just done and over. And she'll call you up like, what's up? That's what she'll do. Guaranteed.
No, I think Pod's never gonna talk to me again.
No.
Brian. I think I think she hates me now.
She don't hate you. Look how she's went back and forth with Wendy and Randy and Wendy and Randy, Wendy and Randy. They're on again.
No, she hates me, Brian. Trust me. Look at the way she's been doing now.
Well,
Look what she said about my autism.
I haven't seen her.
Look what she did. Look, and they were laughing, and then look what happened.
You
She knew
realize
about.
it's like YouTube. I mean, like people are gonna say like a lot of shit about you or whatever, but the fact is, I mean, we're the ones putting ourselves out there and like are kind of like enabling it.
Can I
You
finish?
know, a lot of people say like you do it to yourselves or whatever, and maybe we do to an extent.
Okay. So,
You know what I mean?
Then JoJo's gonna come here and cuss Rev out.
so I was saying,
Let her up. Let her up. Come on up.
trust me, Brian. Fod hates my guts now. Trust me. The stuff she's been saying and dogging me. No, she hates me.
I think she's playing the YouTube game.
No, she hates me, Brian. That person's never ever want nothing to do with me.
I want to see if JoJo and Rev cuss each other out.
We'll see in a couple weeks or months, and you'll see that she's gonna hate me. Watch.
She's got that look on her face. Hi, JoJo.
Hi, JoJo.
Hello, boy. How you doing, darling? All right, Rip. Rip, what the fuck are you going on about, mate?
Oh, good lord!
Come
I'm gonna get some
again?
water. I'll be right back.
Wait a minute. He muted. He muted. He'll
I
come.
don't want to kick off. Like, what the fuck's he going on about? He acts. Oh, I tell ya. No, hang on a minute.
JoJo, do you mod for FOD? Are you one of her mods or something?
I don't go. I haven't been in FOD for about a year. I have nothing to do with the woman.
I don't know. I don't pay any attention.
Oh, Revy boy's got the old spill going on. Like, because you know, I've been in. Oh, look, I'm a mate of Poons and all that. He acts all like tough and all that. Yeah, yeah, and then you're all nice, aren't ya, Rev?
What's up, chap? How's
fucking
love on the
little
door? How you
shit.
doing?
I tell ya, you're a
I
little
think-
shit.
Well, Jojo, I think Rev thinks that you still go over to Fods. I think that's what.
Nah.
I don't know.
Nah, I don't
No,
go.
no, no. I
No,
don't care where
because
she goes. I
she
was just
cusses
making
me
fun of her.
out. She calls me all sorts of names for the last year. Got nothing to. Rev don't know what he's going on about half the time. Anyway,
Huh?
he's like bipolar like me, but like I'm a little bit more forward than you, Rev. You know what I mean?
What?
I'm nearly 50. I've got
Can
a
you
bit
speak a
more
little bit
experience.
more like clearly
So,
or coherently, please?
What the hell were you just going on about then? Sorry, Brian, about this. Yeah, I'm a bit pissed off now.
Don't have
Got
a
my
heart
head up.
attack.
Oh, Rev.
Right,
Come on,
Rev,
calm down. Speak.
explain
Calm down. Take a
yourself.
deep breath. You can do this. Come on.
What's she saying? She wants to know what you meant by that comment you made to her. That's all.
Okay, can I say something real quick? Okay, I
I
know
said
why
that you
Nene.
suck Poon Handler's dick.
Rev, can you give me a second real quick? This is kind of important.
Yeah, you
Rev.
don't like that, do ya?
Can you guys
Sorry, Ash.
hold on for a
Hi,
second?
Ash. How
Hi,
you
this
doing,
is kind
mate?
of important. Can you wait just for 1 minute?
Hang on a second.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah.
sure.
Okay, just 1 minute. Okay, so now I know
Welcome
why
to We
Nene
Don't
was.
Give a Fuck, Brian.
Now someone asked. Now I know why Nene was asking me. Were you on a different panel? No, that panel that Fa put up is.
Why is
old.
it
Look
always
at this
about you? Why does
Look
it
at
have to
the-
be about you? I'm trying to talk to Mojo. Like, why does it
Rev,
have to
can
be
you let
about?
Ash speak, please? Shut up.
Well,
Okay.
Rev,
Go ahead.
she doesn't say what she's thinking. She'll forget.
Okay, I agree. I'm sorry. Don't kick me. Go ahead, Ash. What were you saying?
The panel that the live that she went that me and Fa did, that's old. If you look at the comments, look at the date of the comment. It was 1 month ago. It's old. Fod is trying to set me up. I know what she's trying to do. Fod, you're such an idiot. I know what you're trying to do. I already got the proof, the date.
All right then.
Who cares about the date? Why are you going to show receipts or what?
No, because she's acting like I was on the panel just recently with her.
Okay. Well, can
Where'd
I
you go
continue my
drink?
argument? Like, what's her name? Mojo and Jojo, Juju, whatever the fuck she calls herself from day to day.
Jojo.
Hello?
Rev, shut the fuck up, you little shit. You wouldn't be saying that to my face. You go on Poons, yeah, and you act all like you're a little shit. I tell you what, I can slap you. So, how are you, Brian? How are you, Ash? You all right?
Love you too.
I'm good. I'm good. We just a bit of drama between you two. That's all.
No, I appreciate you bringing me up, but yeah,
No,
I mean,
people are saying that I'm like Poon's friend or
Rev,
ally
you
now.
are a fake little bastard, and
I
you need
am,
to grow up.
absolutely. I don't play
Sort your life
sides.
out.
No, obviously,
'Cause
I
I've
wouldn't
been
be
there for
otherwise.
you.
I mean, come on.
I've been there for you, and I've cared about you, and I've
Well,
chatted
good
to
for
you many
you. I'm
times.
proud to hear that. Hopefully, you continue that going into the
Let me
future.
speak. Let me
However,
speak.
I don't
Chat.
align with anybody. I'm not a part of any
You were
party.
on Brian's panel. Respect Brian, which
Well,
I'm trying
I'm
to
up
do.
here. I
Well,
am.
don't
I'm
have to
respecting
try,
Brian to
because I
the
do
fullest
respect Brian.
extent. Yeah. No,
Right?
he's cool. He let me up. He's not
Don't
fucking discriminating me.
Bollocks, okay? Don't know what
Bollocks,
you're
you know
talking
what?
about.
I'm just.
You know what,
Go
you
on.
twat?
Go on,
Oh
go on,
shit!
try it, mate.
I'm just sitting here.
Try it, mate.
Don't be a divvy, mate. Right?
Sorry, Brian, about this. Sorry, I'm not
It's
normally
okay.
like this.
It's
You know.
okay. Hey, there's nothing wrong with a little argument.
Why do you build me up? I mean, come on, JoJo. You don't have anything against me other than the fact that, like, I'm talking shit about Poon Handler and you, like, fucking white knighting for
You,
the guy.
what you on about? I haven't even mentioned Poon, you dickhead.
I don't
It's
know.
all about Poon. I
You
wouldn't
go
know you
into
otherwise.
Poons all the time, and you're like, I
Yeah.
don't even talk about Poon. What you on about?
No, I was just saying that you let the wrenches get to your head, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like, obviously,
Oh,
you
shut
should be living a better
You know
life than,
everything
like,
about that. Hi, Irish auntie.
why would you be sitting on YouTube, like, wrenching a guy who's hateful towards women for, like, hours on end and then, like, taking pride in it?
Yeah. Oh, why'd you go on his
Does
panel
that upset
then?
you?
I've never seen that Poon guy. I've never.
Paul Rev.
Oh.
Paul Rev. Sorry about this, Brian. Honestly.
It's
Oh
okay.
no, Brian.
It's obvious you two aren't going to be dating anytime soon.
No.
I am going to slap that Rev on the bottom because he deserves it.
Good.
Would it be cool? Would it be cool if your avatar could reach out and slap the other avatar that's talking shit?
Anyway, how are you, Brian, doing?
In a perfect world, yeah.
You okay?
I could do this though. I could like give her the fucking Salem.
Rev, you're like an annoying little swatting fly that needs to be slapped sometimes. You know what I mean? And now you made me lose my lighter.
He has.
I'll tell you what.
Rev has some days are better than others with everybody.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I call him my Rev Bear, but he doesn't deserve that at the moment. He needs to be called a SWAT.
I am the bear.
SWAT him.
Maybe I'm a cub, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe my dick.
Yeah, well, don't make comments like that. And then you know what I mean? Because Brian, I think it's the first time I've come on your panel. Actually,
I haven't seen you for a while. You've been up here, but it's been about a year since you've been on my panel.
Oh God, yeah. I remember. Yeah. I mean, I'm not everywhere all the time, but I'm loyal to like people that I love. Do you know what I mean? But I am. Oh wow, it's a different story. I'll be.
Brian, can you pin my comment?
Yeah, let me see it.
Right there, pin it. Okay, this is what happened. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
When she put that live up, look at the date and look at the comment. It says 1 month ago. Okay, that's old.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's old. Ignore it. She's
okay.
trying to set me up. She's trying to be like, I know what she's trying to do.
I know. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I want to go to bed. I got to get up and go to work. I'm tired. I'm tired.
Brian, thank you so much for having me up.
You and Rev will be all right. Rev's he's a character sometimes.
Oh, I know Rev very well. Don't worry about that. We're good buddies, really. Rev, you have a good evening. Brian, thank you so much, my lovely Irish leprechaun. Well, you're not a leprechaun.
I've got to get some gold. You have to get some gold. Rev, you're still around, you go get another beer. No, he must have stepped off. I want to shut the live down. I want to be pissed. Where are you at? Yeah,
you take care, everybody. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah,
Rev,
be good.
Take care, darling.
I hear him laughing off.
You little shit. I love you. See you later. Bye.
Bye, guys. Brian.
Yeah. There.
What did?
I'm listening. Rev went to get a beer or something.
Yo, one sec. No, I didn't go get a beer.
What were you saying, Ash?
I'm tired. I'm now 169. I'm out of the 170s finally.
169.
Yeah, the reason why it took me 3 weeks to lose 1 pound because I haven't exercised.
It is my bedtime.
But it's pretty good. I lost 1 pound just by not exercising. I've been eating healthy. That's why.
Yeah. Well,
so once I work out and I eat healthy, I'm gonna lose a lot of weight soon.
As soon as you start seeing some results from a diet, that'll put you in the mood to diet more.
Well, I try. No, you saw the.
Hey, can I give you advice on dieting?
Yeah.
Just don't be a fat gluttonous pig.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking towards me. I thought you were asking me.
That's in a better term. What he means is don't eat so much.
Exactly. Thank you. That's your diet. That's your Atkins plan. Don't eat.
Oh man, I've been eating smaller portions. It pisses me off because I'm always hungry. I gotta lose this weight, man. My blood pressure is ridiculous.
Brian,
maybe drink more alcohol, dude. You'll slim down before you know it.
Yeah, have a glass of wine.
Get on the rev plan. Yeah, exactly. More wine and less dine, you know.
Thank you, Michelle P.
Yeah, wine makes you just
more wine, less dine.
That's right.
Plan. There you go. So
and then everybody keeps cracking on me about my bike. Well, I got my bike back out. I've been riding.
Dude, I was riding a bike. I was on vacation recently, if you want to call it that. But you know what I mean? Yeah. And I was riding bike or whatever that was provided to me. And like I kind of want one now, dude. I want to go get a mountain bike and just kind of
It's great exercise, man.
I know, dude. It's sick and it's
You gotta have
fun.
music though. You gotta have music. It's no good without music.
I mean, I can have music, but I'm just saying I want to fucking bike.
I'm telling you, it's good exercise. It really is.
I grew up like that, man. Like we built trails and like bike
Yeah.
ramps and all that shit, man. That's how I grew up.
I'll tell you, I had some nice.
I'm pretty sure I almost broke my neck one time trying to do a backflip.
Oh, I split. I had a PK Ripper, and I split it in half trying to do a backflip on it, and I came up in the air and just.
That's how I grew up, dude. I'm a millennial, but I was right at the cutoff point because, like, we'll see. I was born in '93, but like, I grew up in that time. We didn't have cell phones or anything for a period of time, and we just we were living. You know what I mean?
Yeah, back then, it was popular to have you a nice mongoose or a super goose or something like that if you were a
No,
kid.
not even like that, dude. We were fucking buying like Specialized and S&Ms and whatever.
That's why I thought, Fly. Put that private.
All right. Well, I'm gonna shut this thing down. It's good to have you out, Rev. I thought you were gonna get into just shit with JoJo, but it was just fun.
I know. I mean, I don't want to fucking talk to her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fuck. What do I gain from that? Really?
You'll be all right, man. I'm gonna close it down so I can go to bed and take my fat ass.
I'm gonna make myself an espresso so I can get some hyper, but I'm not gonna. I'm making
You're
all
right,
hyper. I'm going live.
Why would you're going live at fucking what time is it? 9 a.m. and you're gonna
Only
fucking
6
drink an
p.m., dude.
espresso?
Yeah,
Wow.
she's 6 where she's at. It's 9 my time.
She's wild, huh? Holy shit.
I gotta
You're
go.
crazy.
Hi, Brian. Love you.
Man, you guys gonna keep me up here all night, man. I'm just gonna shut it off. I don't want to be rude, man. I'm gonna shut it off. I gotta
It's
go.
all good, man. It's all good.
Peace and
Peace out,
chicken.
everyone.
Yeah,
Peace
I'm
and
gonna-
chicken. Peace and chicken.
Wing.
Bye.
Ain't no
Bye.
thing but a chicken wing.